So if you have a small account or you're just starting out in Forex and want to start small, in this video I'm going to share with you things that you can do that can actually help you grow that account. Now if you're looking for a broker that can actually help you with this, I'll recommend you to use Vantage FX, because not only that they actually give you access to small account, but they also give low spreads with this. So I dropped their link in the description of this video if you want to create an account with them. So the three things I'm going to cover right here in this video is the strategy, application of lot size, and risk management. Now in case you don't know, there are actually three movements in the market, which is the uptrend, downtrend, and obviously consolidations in the market. Now whenever the market is actually going in an uptrend, it does not usually happen like this. The only time that it actually happens like this is during news in the market. And for you to get news in the market, you can easily go to forexfactory.com. Now the way that the market actually moves is in points of staircases, where it actually has points of push phase, retracement, push phase, and retracement. Now if you can look at this point right here, price was going in an uptrend and came back to retest this point. Now if I try to shift this again, you see what I'm saying. Now as you can see in this point, this is exactly the same thing. Price actually goes in a push phase, and what does it do? It comes back to retest the points that it left before. This right here is actually the exact movement that price actually moves in. Now for downtrends in the market, this is exactly the same concept. As you can see, price actually had its retracement at this point where price rejected off, and if you look at this point, still the same thing. Price had that rejection, price has that rejection, and still the same thing. Now let's say this is actually the market movement and you want to go ahead and place a trade. Now for you to be able to take advantage of this kind of movement, what you can do is that you can actually target points of retracement in the market, and whenever you see price coming with a huge candlestick like this, you can go ahead and place in your sell and put in your stop loss above the place where price has already reacted to. You can actually go ahead and take a trade from there. Now what if I told you there's an easier way to interpret all these things I just mentioned with just a glance? Now exactly what I just told you is complete price action, and this should be one of the first things you should learn in the market before going into any other thing. Now one of the problems with this is that it might not be very easy for you to know when the market is actually changing direction. Like take a look at this, you can see that at this point price all of a sudden start going up, but if we check back, we can see what happened later. Now if you try to squeeze this in, you can actually find out that this is actually one of the big retracement. Now the way that you can actually make this much more easier for you to understand is by going into this indicator section you're seeing right here. So tap into the indicator section, and what I want you to do is that you have to go into the moving average. So tap into the moving average. So let me type in 50 moving average and done. Now what the 50 moving average actually helps to tell you is the trend of the market. Now whenever you see price above the 50 moving average, this is trying to signify an uptrend in the market, not necessarily a buy but an uptrend in the market. Now whenever you see price below the 50 moving average, this is trying to show you a downtrend in the market. Now with this indicator, you can actually use a glance to find out the direction of the market, whether the market is going down or the market is going up. Now that the moving average is already here, it does not mean that the price action part that I just explained has gone to waste. You're totally using it. Now once you've already seen that price is going from an uptrend and changing into a downtrend, now you can go ahead and look for those points of retracement and target your entry. Now as you can see, just as the usual thing in the market, price reacted to this point and this point. Now once you've already gotten this reaction you're seeing right here, you can actually go ahead and take in a sell in the market. Now let's say you take a sell from here, you've already gained like this much pips in the market. Now what if I told you there's actually an easier way to this? Now I know that everybody is not willing to hold their trades for a long time. Now if you were to take like a sell from here, like some people can't hold their trades for straight up like 3 days. I think this movement right here could be like 3 days or 4 days or so. Now the easier way that you can actually use for this is still the moving averages. So what you need to do right now is grab your phone right now and go to the indicator section, tap into that indicator section and still go again to the moving average. Now what you want to do is that you want to make put the period to be 25, put the first period to be 25, shift should be 0, method should be simple, apply to close, then go ahead and reduce the pegs out. Then from there, once you've already made this one to be 25, you can go ahead and hit done. Still again, what you need to do is add in another indicator power right here. Go ahead and add in the moving average again. And what you need to do is that you can go ahead and change this to 20. So let's go ahead and change this to 20. What you need to do is that you have to change the color to anything you like. So basically I'll go for red. Let's keep it red. Now, if you want to go in depth in understanding the market, the mentorship is currently out. Now, sometime within April, I did say it's going to launch within that week. Now, I didn't want to release the mentorship around that time because I've not yet packed it with a lot of things I was having in mind. Now, on the mentorship, I explained everything I know about the market in depth. Now, if you want to get into it, you can go to your browser and type in malvinmgt.com, or simply go in the description of this video and tap in that link. So with that being said, let's continue from where we stopped. Now, just like the 50 moving average, this same thing actually applies to the 20 and the 25 moving average. Whenever you see price below the 20 and the 25 moving average, it's trying to indicate a sell in the market, and whenever you see price above the moving averages, it's trying to indicate a buy in the market. Now, to eliminate those stress of finding those points of rejection, you can actually see at this point right here, price was reacting to the 50 moving average, and you can see clearly that price also went below the 50 and the 25 moving averages. Now, this is actually a good time to actually go ahead and take that sell. See, we take an entry right here, and we held the trade until price goes above the moving average. So let's see. As you can see, it's acting as a resistance, as a point of resistance. Whenever price tries to go above, the moving average still indicates us that okay, price is not yet ready to go up. It's still in that downtrend phase. So that's exactly what was happening here. And then we can go ahead and close our trades right here. You see how this is a lot more easier. It's a lot more easier. But like if you're using the price action part, all you need to do is that you have to pay attention to the candlestick a lot more. With the moving average, you can just see the moving average. Okay, price has already gone above the moving average. Go ahead and close those trades. Now, I don't want you guys to have this strategy without knowing risk management. Now, you can actually have the best strategy in the world. If you don't know the risk management, it won't take time for you to actually go ahead and lose your account. Now, don't try to come to this market with a $10 account and placing one lot size in it. Now, MetaTrader 4 doesn't have points where it shows you risk management in percentage. Now, if you guys want to get that, make sure you check this app out. Forex calculators. It goes ahead and give you the good risk management that you can use for your account. Now, so if you're using iOS, you can go to the App Store and search in Forex calculators. Go ahead and download it. Tap into the part that says stop loss and take profit, and there you go. This app will actually give you the stop loss and take profit depending on the amount you want to risk in the market. So that's it for this video. So like I said, if you want to be part of the mentorship, simply go to malvinmgt.com. So with that being said, if you guys like this video, make sure you drop a like, hit the red subscribe button if you're not yet part of the family, and with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.